All right, guys, we are back with Sharon for video tutorial number 2. We're going to talk about generating open house and property leads. Sharon, take it away.
Jeff, you know, I talked to you about this. This is one of my favorite features because agents around the world, not just in the US, not just in Missouri, everywhere, have deal flow. They've done deals, and maybe 3 years ago, maybe today, maybe what they have live. And I wanted to create a way where you can generate leads from deals. And it can be any deal done at any time, done anywhere. And I wanted to find a really simple way of generating lead from deals. I want to illustrate that with a story. And we'll use Zillow as an example. I know we have a lot of stories around Zillow, but think about it this way. This could be Zillow. This could be your own IDX website. This could be your own MLS site. This could be your own broker property website. This could be your own agent site. As long as you have a property details page anywhere on the internet for any deal that either you've done or you're doing right now, you can run this. So let's actually, I want to tell you the story. So I was having dinner with my friend who sold this very home 1 year ago. She hit a record sales price in this community. And I asked her, I was like, hey, how much marketing have you done around this? And she's like, oh, Sharon, I got busy selling this listing. I got busy and I never got to it. And I said, well, why don't you market it now? She's like, well, I can't say just sold anymore because it's been a year. I was like, well, say something else. She's like, oh, now I got to go build marketing material and things like that. And I said, well, wouldn't it be amazing if I could actually show you how to take just this without any effort and generate leads from deals? And she was like, well, show me. So what I did, so let me walk you through how technical this is, and it's not at all. There is this link up top, right? So call it the URL for this property page on Zillow. I'm just going to click copy. Now this could be a IDX site. So like I have my friend's IDX site here. Let me try to pull that up and give me 1 second here. So where is it? I can't find it. We'll figure it out later. Oh, here it is. So I pulled up one of my friends' IDX site. This is his Boomtown site. You would do the same thing. You would just copy this entire URL. It's essentially this property status page, right? That's all this is. So once you do that, we're going to do something called push button property leads, which is this card right here. Let me show you how easy it is, Jeff. You would click launch campaign. And this campaign basically says, I want to generate leads from some property that I have somewhere on the internet, and I don't want to do any work for it. So you know that we have just taken this property URL from the Zillow site. This was sold a year ago. And I'm going back and I'm going to say, hey, I want to generate a $100 campaign. I'm going to paste the Zillow URL in here. So I paste that entire Zillow URL in there. And that's as technical as this gets. Now I go to choose campaign. And I say that's a listing sold. That's a listing sold campaign. And I say I want this campaign to start whatever. I want it to start on the 15th of the month. And I say, okay, here's the best part, Jeff. You're done. You don't have to do anything else. That's it. And you just click order and you're done. But now the question may be, whoa, Sharon, like what is happening? Like what am I doing? What did I just agree to here? So I'll show you what you agreed to. There is no way to generate leads on this site without paying Zillow. There's no other way. Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a way to generate leads on this site without paying Zillow? And what we did is once you put that ad in, our team goes in and builds something called a squeeze page. They say, hey, we come up with the copy, we build the page, we build all of this. And the agent doesn't have to do anything. And we say, hey, see what your neighbor's home sold for, a record sale in beautiful San Clemente. And the only thing that can happen here is I can enter my email address or I can quit this page. There's no other option. So we actually buy Facebook ads to this page. And when a client hits this page, they're like, whoa, what is this? I want to know more. We're creating the curiosity. So let's say, Jeff, I enter my email address and I click see the home. Two things happen here. One, I've already captured the lead because they entered their email address. And then I just drop them on that same Zillow site or the same IDX site. So the interesting part here is, check this out. So there's a Facebook ad that drives to a squeeze page that we just saw. Once someone enters the squeeze page, they actually capture the lead right away, and you just drop them on the IDX side of the Zillow page. It doesn't matter if they go to any site. You've already squeezed and captured the lead. Really, really powerful for those doing open houses. So if you want to do an open house on Saturday, and on Wednesday you run an ad, you can say, hey, I want to run this ad for open houses. You market it. Now you actually get people who want to see the open house. Whether or not they come, it doesn't matter. You've squeezed so many leads, and now you can actually tell your client, Mr. and Mrs. Klein, we're going to hold an open house on Saturday and Sunday this week. However, I already did pre-marketing for the open house and we have 6 buyer inquiries. Can I set up private showings for them? You can generate leads from deals anywhere on the internet as long as there's just a simple property squeeze page. So Jeff, it could just be an MLS squeeze page, an MLS property details page. That's fine too. We don't care what the resulting page is because our team goes in and builds a squeeze page in front. That way you can generate leads from deals regardless of when you have actually done those deals.
So the premise of the ad then, if keep this page up. So if the premise of the ad is whether it's the example you were using for Zillow was you're going to run an ad about how it was a record sale, and then someone's going to want to click on it to go see the pictures, right? Or go see more about it. If it's an open house, you're going to say, hey, open house coming soon. Check out the pictures, right? And that's where so that's the whole point of the squeeze. Right. You're squeezing them to give you their information to get what they want. And now it's your job to convert them. Exactly right.
And if you look on campaigns here, you can do any campaign. You can do coming soon, open house, active, pending, sold, buyer sale. So essentially, it doesn't matter what it is. Our team can build any squeeze page as long as you just give us a property details page and we know what it is. And we build a squeeze page. So we do all the hard work. We build the sites. We build everything. We drive the traffic. And you just have to work the leads when you get them.
It's amazing. And so in other words, you're driving leads with intrigue. And that's what it is. Because even a pending, the house is already under contract. So an agent will be like, why would I market it? Well, you would market it to try to drive more leads. You're driving it with intrigue, right?
Correct. Exactly right.
I love it. I love it. Anything else to share on this particular?
No. So this is my favorite thing. And by the way, if the one way I've seen agents use this the most is just especially on open houses. And Jeff, I think there's a lot of teams that are thinking about this stuff where they say, hey, the team has 10 listings and 10 of their agents are going to sit open houses. Here's what team leaders are doing around the world right now. Team leaders are saying, hey, Jeff, you want to sit my open house? That's totally cool. You can sit my open house this weekend. All I ask is you do one open house lead generation campaign. Promote it before you actually go sit it. Like, do the door knock, but also do the digital, promote it before you go sit it. And all the leads that come in, Jeff, you can keep. I just want to tell my client that we did the promotion so that you get a better experience in the open house.
Double whammy. Yeah,
exactly right. So really, really powerful for promoting open houses in the neighborhood, because that combined with the other thing that we talked about, home valuation. If you do open house and then you follow that up with the home valuation, everyone's like, wait, there was an open house. Now there's doing a home valuation ad. I wonder what my home is worth. That starts to generate real estate conversations.
I love it. That just adds the intrigue for video number 3. Thank you, my friend. We'll talk to you on the next one.